thick, flat fork, low seating position. Who now thinks of Harley-Davidson is, however, mistaken. Not only in the US do casual cruisers stand for a cool way to drive. The traditional British brand Triumph knows how to roll there most comfortably. Triumph Speedmaster is the British answer to all that especially the US and the Japanese have to offer in terms of choppers. Our tester encourages them to even quote help from Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece. It's not a motorcycle, it's a chopper. This clear statement of Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction has to do with the Triumph Speedmaster, a chopper of the purest kind. Thick rear tires, large, thinner front tires, flat fork, very stretched and relaxed seating position, and the nose in the wind without any fairing frills. The Speedmaster's 61 horsepower from a twin sounds like a V2 crank pin offset, and now we've found out how much chopper fun is. Speedmaster is the sportier of the Triumph cruisers, and despite the thick rear tire, it is helped primarily by the 19-inch front wheels with cast iron, which is led by an extended fork. The flat handlebars would have also appealed to Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction in his escape from the LA scene. The tank instruments look good and are quite sufficient. Stylish parts and the excellent workmanship typical of the brand give no cause for criticism. The seat is comfortable alone and just okay for two. But let's face it, who buys a chopper to then drive around with live ballast on the cusp? Apart from some slightly early bottoming which provide for short agitation, the Speedmaster is still comfortable and fast and moves alone. The British spoil with sporty maneuverable cruising and accelerated pace. Particularly impressive, the twin with 865cc. With the engine of the Speedmaster, two worlds collide. On the one hand, the strict emission regulations of the Euro 3, and on the other hand, the tradition. A Speedmaster has to be normally aspirated by a carburettor, and the solution is found by technicians at Triumph, a carburettor dummy. It ensures that through modern technology the Euro 3 is complied with, and on the other hand, it looks like a DC carb. It looks at first sight somewhat disconcerting. I don't find it good, but clever and witty. The Speedmaster makes do with 4.5 litres, and the 19.3 litre tank means that for a chopper, a very pleasant, well over 400 kilometre range is possible. Stately fins determine the appearance of the engine, likewise in the traditional look. Crank pin offset brings a firing sequence and sound of a V2, although we are dealing with a twin. Thick chrome pipes emphasize the chopper flair. The 0.9 litre engine easily handles 250 kg of unladen weight, at least for a real chopper. With a seat height of 69 centimeters, really big riders cannot become friends with it, but it is okay up to 1.9 meters. In addition to its sister model, the Triumph Speedmaster America is something more of a sporty cruiser model from Hinkley. €8,700 is a completely fair deal, with weaknesses only in detail. Large tank, less thirst. There is the cozy, sporty exit without interruption, calmly take a little longer. In the struggle for the chopper, the Speedmaster customers also scores with its excellent brakes. Not an easy opponent for the iconic bikes from the USA. For me, all in all, it was really good to ride around with the Speedmaster. I like this machine. It has something subtle and cool. Compared to some choppers that can act pretentious, this English bike awakens sympathy. One notices that quickly when one is traveling with it. It may have small imperfections, such as the springs go relatively quickly to stop, but all in all, it offers a lot for the money. It has great design and everything fits on the whole very good. The seating position is so relaxed that you get used to a very special driving habit. And those who miss the wind and weather protection, let me tell you what is true. Of course, for most British bikes, there is no bad weather for driving a motorcycle, but only in the wrong clothes. For the competitors of the Triumph Speedmaster with the choppers and cruisers, the message is, watch out.